Aloha! This is the Green Lighting Mr. T, and welcome back to more Trauma Center New Blood. Last time, we got this okay looking and nice looking S rank, but I've had a chance to see the comments for the last part since I'm starting a new recording session late. But yeah, I missed it by like 400 something points. Like 540, 34, something like that. I missed the XX by that much, which is like a couple of cools instead of goods, or something like that. Apparently I should worry about the vitals more than the time if I have the time to do so. But even so, even if I had gotten the vitals up, it wouldn't have been enough. It still wouldn't have been enough. I needed more than that. It's still quite negligible. The vital time bonus, at least compared to each other. So, I think I'm at the point where I want to get at least some excess ranks. I'm probably gonna do this whole game, but I'm gonna make fun of it the entire time. Anyways, we have Identity Lost continuing on with our story that kind of just got dropped off the face of the earth, so I could try and get my excess rank last episode. I did not care about the story that was going on. I just wanted to go back in and get my excess, which I didn't get.
Yes, the scar on Wilkins' head was exactly what we thought it was.
Yay, it's confirmed. Who's the guy under the mask?
An electronic device has been embedded in his brain.
What?
As you can see in this picture.
That explains the change in behavior.
Yes.
But how was he able to conduct Kidman's stigma research? I mean, with that thing controlling his brain.
It's like being under hypnosis. He could be manipulated by the power of suggestion, but he still retained his intelligence.
So, is it possible to change him back to normal? And is an operation necessary?
His family would like us to try.
The authorities have also consented. They want to hear his testimony in his normal state.
I believe it's possible, if the device can be removed without damaging his brain. Dr. Vaughn, I'd like to hear your opinion.
I think we should give it a shot. For the professor's sake.
Mind control devices.
Then, we should start considering the obstacles we'll face while performing the surgery.
It's just... Mind control, huh? I hate mind control.
Dr. Everett, I'll let you know the time and the place once we've given this more thought.
Yes, ma'am. There is one last question I'd like to raise, though. It may have occurred to you already, but I don't blame you for not mentioning it. Who was able to perform such a difficult operation?
Hey.
We'll be performing brain surgery on you, Professor. I'd be lying if I said it was going to be easy, but it's necessary to return you to your normal self.
It was probably going to be easier than last operation, right?
I don't think he can hear you, Dr. Vaughn.
I'm a doctor, and this is my patient. He deserves an explanation.
Is he even aware that his name is Wilkins? Maybe you should address him as director.
That would be defeating the purpose, Val. Professor, if you know the name of the surgeon who operated on you, can you please tell me? Otherwise, we'll have to make our diagnosis during the operation. Do you despise me, Professor? After all, if I hadn't discovered stigma, then none of this would have occurred. And you wouldn't be in this condition. If only I'd done things differently.
You are mistaken. Stigma was destined to be born from the very beginning. It matters not who was responsible for its discovery. We are blessed to have witnessed such a marvelous creation.
Professor?
Can you not imagine the possibilities of the next generation of stigma? It searches for a way to coexist within the human body.
I'm sorry. Are you kidding me? Coexist? With the amount of atrocities and absolute horror that these things do to your people's bodies. They're looking for a way to coexist. Oh, that is just too much. Oh, that's just
I
wrong.
intend to grant its wish.
What are you saying?
This isn't the professor. It may be his body, but there's something else inside of him.
Another brain operation.
I'll explain the situation. This operation's objective is the removal of a number of plugs from an implant in the professor's brain.
What is it? Device. Okay.
This complex
Trying to
device
read someone
releases a
else's
weak
cursive.
electrical current that can modify a person's personality.
They still teaching cursive in school. It feels like a lost art cursive. Just you use it so you can sign your name, and that's all you ever need to know about cursive. You don't need to know how to read cursive anymore. You just need to know how to write your name.
The plugs transmit that current to a specific section of nerves in the brain.
I can't believe that Kidman and his group were capable of creating something like this.
Nor can I. This isn't a device that can be handled with the equipment we've seen in their possession. Needless to say, it would require advanced equipment as well as skill to implant something like this. Extracting the plugs will be a difficult task, but I've told Elena the operational procedure. This goes without saying, but working on the brain carries great risk. You must work with the utmost care to prevent minimal after effects to the professor's brain.
That's what I have in mind.
We must succeed with this operation. A device
Yay.
like that, it shouldn't exist.
I'll agree with that. It definitely should not exist.
Please
Please
prepare
no
for the
to
procedure.
mind control devices. I never want to see that become a reality. Ugh.
We can't make any mistakes. Let's begin the operation.
We just go straight in. Yeah,
Well,
they don't.
let's
They
begin
don't.
the
They don't want
operation.
us knowing how they crack into people's skulls. Maybe the game developers don't even know how to crack into someone's skull.
To begin with, we'll work on the actual implant itself. Before we can remove the plugs from
It
the
looks so
implant, we
funky.
need to put the device into sleep mode.
All right, they managed to fit in our our bomb into this game. They managed to squeeze it in. We got our fun puzzle game and, well, under trauma of death apparently in this game, and we have our bomb without death this time. Of us, just maybe, you know, the director.
Use the forceps to pull out the 3 chips in the center. I'm told that doing this will cause part of its functions to be suspended. But please be careful not to touch the objects rotating around it when extracting the chips.
Sorry. Can you, like, say that again? Like, this is why I want, like, a log thing I can pull up during the operation. What? I just pick it up
Please place it in the tray.
and, like, don't touch the sparky things?
First
I
chip
guess
has
it's that
been
simple.
removed. That's the second one. The next chip is this is the last chip.
Alright, they got faster and faster,
Now,
too. I guess that was
Let's move on
important.
to extracting the plugs. The affected area is over here. These 5 plugs are supposedly sending special signals into the professor's brain. If we remove all 5 of them, the implant will stop having an effect on his personality.
How do we know all this? Do we have some weird mind control device in development that we were able to pull schematics from? Why do we know any of this? Who figured this out?
What are these lights on the ends of the plugs?
It seems that they light up when they receive signals from the main system. Because of the modifications we made to the implant earlier, the transmission signal is cutting out. Please pull out each plug while its light is off. Be sure to pull it. It's out. The first plug has been removed. Please move on to the second one. Pull it out. Now place it in the... That's the third one. We've removed more than... Please make sure to pull it out in the right direction.
Sorry, we're just gonna do it again. I don't know. Should I be caring about this right now? I literally just had last operation, and I spent like ages trying to perfect it. We don't need to do another one of these right now. Also, have some juice in your electronic thing.
The first chip, that's the second. The next chip, this is the last chip. Because of the... Please pull out each... Be sure to pull it. It's out. The first plug has been removed. Please move on to the second. Pull it out. Now place it in the tray.
Okay, it's long.
The third one. We've removed more than half of them. This is the... Now put it in the tray.
Good, that's all the plugs.
Alright.
We've disabled the personality disruptor. Finally, we need to turn the implant back on.
Can't we just leave it alone?
The device is in an unstable condition, and it's apparently dangerous to leave it as it is now.
Hey, we're not allowed to leave it? Are we gonna plug things back in? What are we doing?
Hey, what's with this?
All we have to do now is place the chips we removed back into the center. But
We have to put them in while avoiding those moving things?
yes, that will be the case.
Can't we just like go over it? I mean, is there some reason we have to drag our tray at the same height as the device?
Well, we're in no position.
Place that chip in the center.
Ah! Get away from me!
That's the first one.
It's freaking leaving the device!
Don't let go until you move
What do
on
you
to the
mean
center.
I missed? Screw you, game. I had it.
That's 2 down. This is the last one.
There we go.
Great work.
I hope that this will return the...
We'll just have to wait until he regains consciousness.
Screw you, game. I literally put it right on the center. Yeah, I figured no healing touch would be one of them. Alright, I assume it's like do each stage fast or something. Either way, I don't care. Worry about it late, some other day.
Where am I?
Ugh.
He's awake.
Is he...
It's a rather
actually
short
his usual
operation, all
self?
things considered.
I see the operation was a success. I'm glad I didn't fall victim to my creation. To stigma.
Professor?
His memory has reverted back to when we operated on him at Concordia.
Marcus, I've decided to take your advice and stop researching stigma. I had a dream. Actually, it was more like a nightmare. So I'm terminating the project.
Dear me.
I think that's best.
So you just lost memory of
You're not gonna tell
everything
him the
that's
truth,
happened.
Marcus?
It's not for me to say. It's the director's decision.
Good. You're all still here.
You could have just paged us.
That's okay. I'm sure you're all tired from the surgery. I apologize for the short notice, but there will be another meeting tomorrow. We'll be discussing the international investigation of the Stigma Syndicate. Doctors from the other Caduceus branches will be present.
Okay.
I'm concerned about the professor's condition, but I'll try to make time for it.
There's one other thing you should know, just so you aren't taken by surprise. One of the topics on tomorrow's agenda concerns Cynthia.
How so?
She's in Central Asia, Caucasus to be precise. And she appears to be there on behalf of the Syndicate.
What?
Yay, surprise. Person we met once is with the other side, I guess. There's like only 2 times, right? I don't know. I feel like the characters in this game, they just come and go. And that's that. We don't spend time building relationships with them. They just come and go. Ah. I'm really gonna need to play through the first game again. If only I so I can make fun of this game.
This group based in Caucasus calls itself Parnassus.
Why?
The Syndicate was researching stigma under their supervision.
Okay, they just do it.
Their leader is a man known as Master Vahushti, who, according to our records, has resided in the United States under the name Ray Kerensky.
Ray? You've got to be kidding!
You know him?
He and Cynthia were seeing each other.
Okay.
This man, Vahushti, is quite famous in the world of medicine. After obtaining a medical license in North Carolina, he and a friend started a business venture, which quickly grew into a major manufacturer of precision instruments and implant devices. That company is Columba and Cornix, a subsidiary of the Humani Corporation.
So Professor Kerensky is Master Vahushti. He provided me with advice regarding Elena's transplant operation.
Wait. Am I right? Isn't that's like the boss's boss? Or something like that?
That bastard.
Excuse me.
I'm a little
My
lost,
name
I
is
guess.
Hans Nilsson, and I'd like to make a statement on behalf of Humani. Neither our company nor Columba and Cornix has supported the Syndicate in any way. In fact, it's quite the contrary. We, too, have become victims of their scheme.
Please save the explanation for later. We need to evaluate our current situation. Now, we've learned that an individual named Cynthia Kazakov has ties to Vahushti.
She worked here at Caduceus for a while. She was directly involved with the stigma research.
And Mr. Marshall, according to a different report, Cynthia was a member of a secret research team for the U.S. Army and Humani. Is that correct?
Yes, that's what I've been informed.
How far has the military's research progressed?
Boy.
I cannot make any comments on that, except I've been informed that no research was conducted exploring military uses of stigma.
Cynthia, how many people were you spying on?
She had the trust of Kidman, Caduceus, and the U.S. Army. We should assume that most, if not all, of the research data is now in Parnassus's hands. And I'm told that their level of activity has increased as of late.
Also, again, I don't really know who these people are.
Dr. Stiles of Caduceus, Japan,
Yay!
to Caucasus, will now give us the details.
Yay! Finally!
I'm sure you all know, but he's the doctor responsible for saving the world from guilt.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to take a moment.
Why
to
do you
update
look
on
so
the
young?
current status of Caucasus.
You somehow look younger. You somehow look younger than you did in the first game. How did this happen? It's only been 10 years, 15 years? I can't remember. I don't remember how it worked. I guess it was 10. I don't remember the timetable anymore.
While I was there, I treated a number of patients who'd been infected with stigma. Similarly, the U.S. branch has dealt with a variety of cases as indicated in their report. But the true problem is this organization called Parnassus, mentioned earlier. The local police are investigating the matter, with the assistance of the Russian army.
The United States will be providing support as well in order to crush Parnassus. We will be supplying both instruments and medicine, in addition to dispatching doctors from Caduceus.
I believe that's a very wise decision.
I've already volunteered you two. I hope you have no objections.
I'll go and put an end to this.
I'd like to know the truth. I was friends with Cynthia after all.
This is Angie Thompson. She assists me with my operations.
Yay!
She accompanied me to Caucasus and helped to analyze stigma at the scene.
The research data provided by everyone was quite useful.
Okay, you just got a haircut. That's fine.
But the stigma are showing signs of change. Unfortunately, they're not evolving to our advantage.
Evolving to our
Could you
advantage?
be more specific?
They're beginning to multiply without the existence of colurium. And if they're doing that, then they're becoming much more infectious.
So then, someone's still researching and refining them.
The nature of these infectious strains of stigma changes as it spreads from host to host. However, there's a limit to the number of times a strain can undergo this change. They're planning to utilize this unique characteristic to their advantage by spreading stigma over a limited period of time and then allowing the pathogen to die out naturally.
So they're trying to tame the devil, huh? What a dangerous plan.
Its completion is drawing near. We don't have much time to lose.
I am not following like these other doctors in the room.
On orders from Caduceus, we'll be going to investigate where these weapons will be heading to. We'll leave Caucasus to you guys.
Director Quattro has more detailed research data. It should aid you in your investigation of Caucasus.
Thank you. That's very reassuring.
These missions will be dangerous. But I know we'll all see each other again.
There's so much I'd like to ask a master surgeon like yourself. But let's wait until this is all over.
Yeah, when that time comes, we'll talk about the future of medicine.
Why do you look younger? Sorry. You just look so much younger.
Dr. Vaughn, the police have stormed in.
All right, Elena, head to the back.
How can they use that old castle as their base? Have they no respect for history?
If you say so, that's... Sorry, Sure. No, I don't see it. I mean, sure, castles can have historic relevance, but like, you can be mad at them for just living in it? Are they like breaking up the castle, or are they just living in it? If it's a castle and the castle is still a castle when they're done with it, does it really matter?
Nobody would ever guess that a terrible disease lurks inside.
I guess they were trying to impress their buyers. Well, if this really is their storehouse, then it should be filled with weapons. At any rate, storming this castle will be...
Alright, are we gonna be curing more people on the sidelines as we raid this
The
area?
enemy's used a chemical weapon.
Oh, nope.
A few
Chemical.
officers have been hit.
Do we know what type of substance it is?
It appears to be a blister agent.
We need to treat them immediately. Elena, clean the patients and bring them into the operation tent.
Yes, Doctor.
Alright, blisters. What type?
They even had chemical weapons?
Doctor, we've received word that the analysis team is unable to determine what type of gas it is.
They don't know what it is? Is it some new kind of agent?
What should we do? We can't deal with an unknown chemical.
Wait. The patient's symptoms include those from existing poisonous gases. It's like the effects of multiple types of poisonous gases are appearing at once.
So it's a compound of known agents.
We do have antidotes for each of the different conditions. Let's treat each condition as it arises. That's all we can do for now.
What is that thing? Detoxification.
But
Yay.
the antidotes are powerful medicines on their own. If we inject too much into the patient, it'll...
Let's use a sedative along with it. If we sedate the affected area first, we can minimize the amount of antidote we use.
But we won't be able to see where the affected areas are when they're sedated.
Then it's up to us to remember it.
Understood. I'll prep the antidotes.
Okay.
Please get ready,
It
doctors.
sounds like we're getting something new again, which is, you know, a good thing. Towards the end of the first game, the kind of new stuff kind of took a lease on life or something. We just kept getting harder and harder stuff once we had knowledge of everything in the game.
This will be risky, but we don't have any other choice. Beginning the operation.
I mean, it still had plenty of stuff, but it had enough. I mean, this game has more than enough, is how I'm kind of phrasing it.
The antidote kit is ready. I've also injected a coloring agent into the patient as well. The affected areas should now have visibly different colors. Inject the antidotes into the areas with the same colors. Well,
Okay.
please open him up.
Alright.
Memorize the color and locations of the inflammations. Once you have them memorized, inject the sedative. The colors will disappear. The inflammations have been sedated. Please continue using the antidotes on the inflammations with the same color as the medicine.
Oh, all of them. Wait, do I have...
The inflammations
Oh,
seem to have been
okay.
reduced,
I only have
but
to
the
inject
numbers
it.
are still high.
Do I have to... Can I just inject it anywhere? Is that my understanding?
That means that more of them will appear soon.
More inflammations are
Okay,
appearing.
red, yellow, yellow. Yeah.
The inflammation burst and became a wound.
Okay, wasn't expecting that. I don't know what I could have done to prevent that. Blue, blue, yellow.
The inflammation's gotten worse.
Yep. This is putting life on pause a little bit too much.
Are there any signs of inflammation?
They're still high.
There are more
Blue, blue, red.
inflammations.
The vitals.
Hee, okay. Okay. Well, my patient is not dead, so I'm doing okay, I think.
Does it look like we'll see any more inflammations?
We can't let our guard down yet.
More.
Red, red, yellow. That was yellow.
The vitals.
Dang it! He only died because I stabbed him because it blew up as I was stabbing him. It would have been fine if it just not blowed up while I was stabbing him.
They both.
Gosh dang this. It seems highly unfair. I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to do this fast enough for the game. Did I forget that it's supposed to be blue? Gosh, I'm just slow. It's okay. Alright, well, I understand how things work at least.
Once you
Yellow.
The inflammations have been sedated. Please continue using the antidotes on the inflammations. with
Yellow.
The same color as the medicine.
What?
The inflammation burst and became a wound.
Stupid game is stupid. That was totally my fault, but like, gosh dang it, I swore I put it in the white liquid.
The inflammations seem to have been...
That means that more of them will appear soon.
More inflammations are appearing.
Red, yellow, yellow.
signs of inflammation.
They're still high.
There are more
Red,
informations.
blue. That's...
The inflammation's gotten worse.
The vitals.
Just pour the stabilizer into the beside the body. It'll keep him alive. Just pour it by the buckets.
Doesn't look like we'll see any more.
We can't let our guard down yet.
Red, yellow. Are... I hate this. Alright, forget it. Screw it. Oh, why are you dead? It was only one explosion! Why are you dead?
Request for backup. They'll be here soon.
For Dr.
Why are you dead?
Two gifted doctors who
You had
strove to
almost near full health, and one explosion killed you when
their
two
mistake
kept you
was too much to bear without
just
parting word.
slightly above death.
Both
How does that make any sense? Screw you, game. You're confusing the heck out of me.
There are
Red,
more
blue.
informations.
Doesn't look like
Ah!
we'll see any more inflammation.
Somehow keeping this fast enough.
Can't let our guard down yet.
More.
Red, yellow.
That doesn't seem to be the right antidote. Only the one with the same color will have an effect.
Not yet.
Red. Blue.
All signs of it.
It should be all right.
Alright.
Please close him up.
Send the data from the
Alright, I don't care. Gosh dang it.
I think they'll be able to create a specific
So that time, technically, the
system.
only
I hope
mistake was on my end
never
for
will
misreading the colors. Neil, they do expect you to do the whole mission without anything bursting. I managed it that time. They're not happy with me, though. It's still only a
Dr.
C,
Blaylock,
not even a B.
the police have located Cynthia.
So she is here. I don't know what happened to you, Cynthia. But there's no way I can forgive you for what you've done.
How can they be so mean with the ranks? I don't understand. The rank ranges just don't make sense in my head. You're either perfect or you're... I just don't. I only made a mistake. I didn't let any of them burst, and it's only a C. And I was fast. I don't get this freaking game. I'm ready to move on. So this is been the Green Lake Mr. T. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Nothing's gonna compare to doing, what was it, this one? That one episode. Nothing's gonna compare to that. And to you I say, aloha.